Hey folks, Mike Benzine here, and welcome to the season opener for 2024 Season 1 here at the iRacing V8 Supercars Americas. We're opening things up at Phillip Island Circuit. Great track to kick off on. It's always been a really fun, really fast track, which, I mean, typically I don't gravitate towards tracks like this, but I don't know, just something about this place. It's just so much fun to drive on. Even if you end up by yourself, it's just a really fun track to do laps on. And then to race it on top of that, that's even better. Me personally, results-wise, as much as I like racing here, I always feel like I've been a little bit off pace. I mean, that's probably typical of me, who's, again, not really like a high-speed track kind of guy. I don't know, I think the biggest killer is probably like the final turn coming onto the main straightaway. I always feel like I'm hitting it too slow, like I could hit it faster, and then I actually try it and I end up out in the parking lot or halfway to the ocean. So that and drafting is kind of a big deal here. Just keeping up with traffic and just trying to, you know, not get separated from the pack, which is what usually ends up happening to me. But we got 17 cars here tonight. I'm car number 9, so we're right in the mid-pack thing. It looks like we're on an Australian server, which would make sense, because maybe a little bit over half the field's Australian, so okay. But, yeah, the car feels decent. It's a little tight, but I tried loosening it up, and it just went way off the other direction. So I kind of tried to snug it up a little bit. Hopefully it doesn't come back to bite me and I can keep the thing on the track. I don't push off into the corners. But, yeah, I'm going to put it through qualifying, and we'll see where we line up on the grid. 10th. That's fair.
Okay.
Where does that put me on the grid? This side. Not...
You'll have to stop for more fuel before the race is over.
I don't actually know if there's a good side to the grid on this track. Honestly, I feel like I could go either way. The track is predominantly left turns, but the first turn is a right. So I don't know. The first turn and the third turn are both right-handers, so I don't know.
Right side. Clear. Right side. Stay on the left. Keep to the left. Clear on the right.
the least you could have done for running me over was say, hey, my bad.
Car on your left. Still there. Stay on the right. Stay on the right. Clear on the left. Flat for you. car in front. The gap is 2.7 seconds. Car on your left. Still there, hold your line. Still there, hold your line. Still there. Clear. Right side. Stay on the left. Still there, hold your line. Clear on the right. Car right. Keep to the left. Still there, hold your line. Stay on the left. Clear. Car on your left. Keep to the right. Clear. Right side, clear on the right. Pit box in 10.
Bloody fun race tonight.
3, 2, 1. Right here.
I'm hanging in there, but the tires went away. God, like lap 5, the tires just went to shit.
That's it, go. Car on your left. Clear. Got 10 laps to go. Car right. Still there, hold your line. Clear on the right. You got a slow car on the right.
Oh, well done. Yeah, thanks, Dale. No need for that.
You're pulling away from the car behind. The gap is 4.9 seconds. You're losing on the car in front. The gap is 2.4 seconds. The leader's pitting now.
What'd you say, Elephant Man?
That was your fastest lap of the session. You're in the top 10. Left side. Clear.
Thanks, Craig. All good, buddy.
on your left. Clear on the left. Got 5 laps to go. We are where we expected to be. You have about 5 laps of fuel left. You got a slow car on the right.
Thank you.
go. You've got about 2 laps of fuel. Last lap.
Well done, Paul and Jason.
Good luck, guys. You have about 1 lap of fuel left. There's the flag. It's over. Nice run. Solid work.
Hey, congratulations, podium. Good driving. Thanks, Mike. That was a lot of fun, mate.
I tried keeping up with you, man. I just didn't have the tires for it. Good race.
I'm out of fuel.
Box in 10, 5, 3, 2, 1. Right here. Okay, go.
Not bad. Not great, but not bad. Started 10th, finished 10th, car number 9. That's okay. Yeah, I can't get over how quick tires ran off. Yeah, like lap 5, man. Everything from, like, turn 10, the big downhill hairpin, everything from there to the finish line, it's like I had all to do to keep the rear end of the back end of the car straight. And what was really crazy was even like that after the pit stop. I'm like, okay, we'll throw some new tires at it, and it'll be better. And no, I was still sliding all over the place and chasing the thing off the track. And yeah, that's ultimately how Phillip got around me. He would have got around me anyway, but yeah, I pretty much handed him an invitation to take the position. But yeah, I don't know. It goes back to what I was saying before the race started. It's like I really like this track, and the car seems to get around it well. I'm just not fast, and I don't honestly know what to change. I mean, I know there's a couple of lines and things that I could improve on, but like the kind of pace that these guys are setting, and people run away from me all around the track. Like, it doesn't matter where I am, around the lap. It's people will pull away from me. So I don't know, like, especially in the third sector, but even like, from the start finish line up to Sahara, that big left-hander after the first hairpin. Even up to there, where I feel like the car is decent, I'm driving my ass off just to, hold pace with people. Yeah, and then once we go up the hill and then down to turn 10, it's like, yeah, that whole last section is just out the window. And because that leads onto the longest straightaway on the track, that's where my draft gets broken, and at that point I'm gone. That's, it doesn't really seem to be a whole lot I can do about it at that point. But yeah, the tires burning off, that was unexpected. I mean, we're running 40% of a normal fuel tank, so we have a fuel cell restriction in place. So yeah, it's like, could you imagine what doing a full pull in this car would be like? God, I would have to pit for tires, I think, the way that I was running. So yeah, I don't know what other people are doing differently, but yeah, I'm just fucking slow, man. I don't know. I mean, I fully plan and intend to race this car tomorrow. I don't know if it's going to be better, worse, or different. Yeah, I guess we'll give it a shot tomorrow and see if it's any different or what. But yeah, just, I don't know. I'm not disappointed, because again, this is a really fun track to go around, and this car is a lot of fun to drive here. It's just you can only tolerate watching people disappear off in the distance for so long. Yeah, and then it just gets kind of annoying. I have no idea how Raymond ended up behind us, unless he was part of the shit show coming into turn 1 at the start. I just saw, like, 2 rows ahead of me, 2 cars got together. I saw some sparks flying. I saw some bits and pieces bounce off the windshield, and then they both shot off to the left. And that was it. It happened so fast I didn't have time to catch a name, or I couldn't even tell you what color the cars were. And then Phillip came up behind me. And again, like I said, he was not so fast that he could pass me at will, but it was a matter of time as soon as he caught up to me, so I just tried to keep the car as wide as possible, and it's like, I know eventually he's going to get around me, but let's make a show out of it at least. So, yeah, we dicked around like that for a few laps, and all of a sudden I look in the mirror, I'm like, hey, I recognize that car. That's Raymond. How the hell did he get back there? And I think I kind of assisted in Raymond in getting around Phillip. I think that was coming up to the first hairpin. I tried to do kind of an aggressive defense going into that turn, and I think when you do that, it kind of escorts both cars out wide. And yeah, we came out of that turn. I squared the car up, looked in the mirror, and here's Raymond and Phillip right next to each other. So I'm like, sorry, Phil, I might have kind of walked you into that one. But yeah, that's otherwise. Yeah, I don't really know what else to say. Other than, like I said, we're gonna try it again tomorrow, and I don't know, hope, because I don't really see myself going in with doing any changes. How did the tires fare? Yeah, so that's basically the same set of tires that came off of the car on the first pit stop. And it's weird that it seems like it's using the fronts more. Well, I don't know. It's a situation where the car is tight in and loose off more often than not. So, and if it was a short track car, I'd say it needs, like, what would it be? More left rear spring, and maybe do something with the front suspension to plant the left front a little more. But this is a road course car, and that logic doesn't work. Yeah, I don't know. Because it'll go into the turn real tight, like especially like, what is it, turn 2, and Stoner Curve, and that turn's always I've always struggled with turn 2 here, because you kind of enter it, and then once you're actually in the corner, it kind of flattens out. There's a tiniest little bit of bank to it, but from there it kind of flattens out and rises, and then drops back down again. And I know the way that you're supposed to do it is to swing wide, and once you hit the uphill, use whatever you can of that little bit of uphill to get the car to turn in. But I don't know, for some reason my car tonight just wasn't having it. And then there were times where I'd come out of that corner, and you can usually, even on a good day, you can usually come out of Stoner Curve, which is turn 3, I guess, basically the end of that long first left-hander. You can come out of that and basically just mash the throttle. And even then, a couple of times, I felt the rear end get loose, and yeah, there are a couple of weird times tonight where, like, third gear turns, where I wouldn't expect the back end of the car to break loose, and it started to kind of take off on me. I had to catch it. Yeah, just really bizarre. I don't know. We'll see what tomorrow brings. Thanks so much for watching. Hope you all enjoyed. Looking forward to the season, and see you next time. Take it easy. Have a good one.